Alright, let's try this one more time. You can open this. Huh.
Not a peep from me.
Give me a second. Okay. So I think there's things in this part. Let's see. Have threes. Let's look around the town, like outside the town, and see if we can find a different weapon or something. Might be inside here.
Nice one! I'm on it! That's the last of them.
Alright. You heard the girl. That's the last of them. Nico pad. Because that's for energy. I don't know what that is for. I'll take it. It's a terminal here, but I'll look at it later. I don't know what that is, but okay. See, at this point, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, is it worth it? Opening it? Oh, so those are for these, huh? Okay. Let's see. Huh. Edgewater's Saltony Cannery, a Spacer's Choice property. Terminal access. Spacer's Choice Saltuna Marketing Division. Personal files, messages. Let's open this. Balcony unlocked. And then, oh. Come on, okay, yes. There's nobody here to tell me what to do. Personal files. Specific property ideas for Saltuna Light taglines. Melt on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some salt tuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell salt tuna without salt. Also can't spell salt tuna with ants. Potential to market towards families. Leading scientists say it's still food. The salt tuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucination. We'll add more later. Messages from Reed Thompson. From L. Gibbs Marketing Division to Reed Thompson. Subject, excellent news. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the products line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. From Art Thompson to L. Gibbs Marketing Division. Subject, excellent news. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of salt tuna. I just received our response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of salt tuna brand because we rather not compete with ourselves. I see. But they are interested in the idea of lighter tuna, or salt tuna. Effective immediately. We have been instructed to use heavier weight cans so we can pack them with less salt tuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistic department has just confirmed my request to have you transfer from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine? Lawrence, you'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less salt tuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately. Your position is our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome! That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. After being in marketing position and then being sent to the working line. Nice. Actually don't regret it opening this. Flywheel. Keep pressing O to open up my Pip-Boy. T and L equipment maintenance guidelines. Item repair. Keeping your company gear in tip-top shape is expected and something your carrying needs repair. You can repair weapons and armor and workbench. Use weapons and armor parts. Get them from breaking down unwanted items. Players with engineering skills can repair their gear without need of a workbench. Repairing an item returns it to 100% durability and full effectiveness. Ready to cause or prevent maximum damage. Keep your office equipment in tip-top shape for superior company efficiency. Okay. Well, nothing else here, really. Ouch. Okay, well that sucks. Is there no flashlight? Like, it's a bit dark. Open this, might as well.
Wow.
You have gotten a weapon modification. Install mods at workbench to upgrade your weapon. Okay. Compare, inspect. I have like cords running through my body. Like, what's that for? Anyways. Pick up light ammo. Right. Well, we know it's not a good idea to just go guns blazing, even though I want to, apparently. Because I did it twice. Oh, look at that. Let's go down there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I knew it. Pristine. Huh. I'll keep the pristine to sell later.
Here we go.
Oh. Yes. Oh. Well, if I kill him before he kills me, I can get an assault rifle. Be more fun. Oh damn it. What's this? Really? You better attack. She dead. She's dead. Okay. That's not good. Alright. Getting better, guys. Getting better. Where is she? Oh, she actually died. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
I see. Is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
I see. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an ideal. Not what we live in, but what we strive for.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Don't apologize. If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen. Everybody needs to cut loose now and again.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Let's get back to it.
All right.
I gotta go.
Everyone all right?
Nice. Nice. Good girl. That's how we do. That's how we do things.
Huh?
Let's see. I guess we can't give her no healing potions or anything like that. So we'll leave it as that. Pistol. I wanted a rifle. Rifle. Yes. Alright, now we're talking.
Okay, moving out.
Huh? I smell blood!
Incoming! Sure thing! I'm on it!
Back
Gotcha!
off, girl. Back off. Good girl. This guy is coming this way. He thinks he's smart. He's smart. He's not.
Wow, great work!
Okay. That's how we do things. Alright. Better. This guy had a whole thing going on for himself. Whoa. He almost literally got me. If I didn't have that assault rifle, I would have been dead by now. Let's see. So this one gives me 5 armor. The one I have gives me 3. So I guess might as well just change it. 16 armor. Why not? Alright, let's go. You're a bit heavier, aren't you? I feel like it's noticeable. Let's see, wait. Oh, I dropped it. Oops. No. Did I put it on junk? I think I put it on junk. Yeah, I did that. That looks way cooler. But this one gives me 5 though. I'll definitely go with this one. Might as well.
Be right there.
Let's see. What do we got here? Not what I want. Yes, this is what I want. 13. Oh yeah, give me that. Alright, so now we are a little bit more prepared for this. Let's see. Skill points. Dialogue, stealth, tech. Go there, go here. Actually, I'm gonna go a lot here for now. There. Put one on dialogue, one on stealth, one on tech, and one on leadership. Combat dialogue abilities. You have unlocked the dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. I don't know what that is. We have one perk? No, we don't. Did she leveled up? Let's see. No, she has no perks. What's her armor right now? 7. Alright. Let's keep it that way.
Gosh, that's close.
Oh, let's pick that up.
Yeah, huh?
No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I'm guessing I don't have to give her any ammunition. She'll find her own, right? I hope. Alright, let's go. Bits, I think bits is money, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Here they come!
Oh. Back off.
Moving!
Uh-oh.
Nice one!
Alright.
Attacking!
Okay. We good. Still alive. Almost barely though. So 15, so it's the same. I will take it. I will sell it. Or do something with it, really. Gotta say, ammunition is not being my friendliest friend right now. We're close. It's like over there. Let's see what this is. Hopefully we don't get killed in the meanwhile. But I have big hopes. Big hopes. And I think it's automatically safe when you skill up. But I'm not sure actually. I'm freaking having a blast though. I don't care if I'm like, yeah, I don't. No. No. You hear me? No. We're not going through there. Not right now. Some stuff back here.
On my way.
Mines. Whoa. I don't know how I survived. What a sneaky little bastards. Yeah, let's get out of here before we get blown up to bits. Do we have enemies around here? See some dead bodies. But are they dead? They seem pretty dead. Let's go check it out. Oh, there's a blade. Okay. I don't know what this is. I noticed that we are not gonna starve in this game. That's for sure. I'm more worried about thirst than anything, really. Oh, we can do that too. And it pauses the game. Oh. Well, that's better. I like that. I do. That's a bathroom.
Move
Grace
along,
Romero.
stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking
And
for,
I
it
don't
ain't
know
here.
you.
Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm not gonna go with Reed because I'm pretty sure she is one of the rebels. So she's gonna tell me to go eat dirt, to say the least. So I'm looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Gotcha. Where can I find
Over
her?
in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
No. You do your thing. Trouble with
You
Marauders?
don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I see. I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Okay, so just be careful when we go snooping. How well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Okay, perfect. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her. I don't know if that's a good way to put it.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one
not
of our
bad.
own.
Maybe Marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I could tell.
Well, if she's a lady, I bet I know a skill she has. Any chance you could point me somewhere specific and not just out there? Change the subject.
What is it?
I'll leave you be. Okay.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty. Where are we headed?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Adelaide, okay.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you've made a home of yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Hold on, you guys can fly? I didn't know that.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
I bet. Actually, I don't want to know what that fertilizer is. Well, Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're leaving off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. I like the third one. Oh, so rich. Anyways, consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Let's see. Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
he would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
So I was hoping I can just like make her leave now, but I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side. What do you have against people trying to make a living? Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
It's good on paper. It's good on paper, but it depends on the people as well. Because there's no worse blind than the one that don't want to see, right? You think Reed's
You
trying
bring
to spite
power
you?
to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I
I'll
trust
consider
you
it.
will listen to your conscience. Anything else I can do for you?
When we first talked, you assumed I'd come to live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
I don't imagine you get a lot of visitors.
My dear, we are all visitors in a momentary universe. Our lives flicker in and out like the guttering of a flame. Here now, then gone. Me and mine are just carrying on as best we can, trying to live our lives in a way that does not feel wasted.
Not a bad way to go about your life.
More of the colony felt the way you did, we'd have ourselves a proper revolution. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
Reed's making an offer in good faith. You should consider it. Or we can go with, you could always continue your way of life back in town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
Reed's making an offer in a good faith. You should consider it.
If you think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to.
You and Reed obviously have some sort of history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltuna? That was all me.
There's obviously more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
I'm guessing Reed has his own side of the story.
I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
Talked enough.
I'm listening.
I think this might sound strange, but I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
Whoa, that's deep. No, I mean, actually, don't know where I am.
This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not
No.
feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
Just getting my bearings, my pot landed not far from here. I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space, but thanks for asking. I'm hoping this is all a bad dream and I'm still in hibernation. Never mind. Nobody needs to know my business. So, I need some sleep. Let's have a look around. Can't go there. Deserter. So he's just a neutral, right?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies. Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Deserter. There's Thomas. Deserter. I don't see him. Oh, he's right here? Yeah, Thomas. Workbench discovered. Can I fast travel? If I can fast travel, I would just fast travel to my ship. Alright, after a rough time getting back here, let's have a quick chat with Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi! Hi! Hello!
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm passing through.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Would you? I'd be grateful. What's on your mind?
You say you pretended to be an engineer? How have you been getting away with it?
Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Oh, I can swap out a water filter or charge up a battery and go on pretending I know what I'm doing, but the moment I'm asked to do any real engineering, I'm in trouble.
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
I see. What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I should go. Alright, let's find somewhere we can rest up. She promised me somewhere to sleep, but I haven't found it yet. Stealing... I'm trying to steal right now. There might not even be somewhere to sleep, honestly. Oh, he took that bed. hunting rifle, you say? Let's see. Nobody saw me. Okay, let's see. Weapons. Oh, ooh, okay. Well, there's nowhere I can sleep, so I guess I can only do it at home base. So I have to do this as quick as possible, I guess, because I need some sleep. Unless, let's see, do I have any more tobacco? Movement speed. Nicotine high range weapon spread and blow rings around your enemies or friends. No judgment. No, that doesn't really give me any. Well, personal files. First entry. May the Eternal bless my first end of war. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of salt tuna lingering on my tongue, day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out of the earth. Personal file. Last entry. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. Imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. Set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple weeks. Physically, spiritually. He's one of our flock nows. Huh. So probably the salt tuna is the disease, or the what's spreading the disease. Experimental notes. First entry. I am hereby repurposing this botanical lab from the original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturalist failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the eternal smile upon my endeavors. Experimental note. Last entry. Flora are living things as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region fail because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of sterile, and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain it, or how to explain that. I am sure that scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude, after months of my own experimentations, that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic material, just as nature intended. Well, no dirt, that's for sure. I was expecting like, oh, we use the dead bodies of the miners for making crops. We're bad. But no. Just fertilizer. Although she hasn't said what the fertilizer is made from, so there's still a chance that there's some dirt. You already have a hunting rifle though. Let's see. Well, I was not expecting it to explode. Yeah, there's no way to, what's going on? Whoa, okay. Anyways. I didn't find nowhere to sleep, and I know I've been saying that for a while now, but it's true. Oh my. Ooh. Of course. Of course. I didn't think. I just went for it. So, map. And I want to go here. on now. Okay. I'm gonna do that for now. The enemies don't seem to be smart at all. That's something I've noticed. Can pretty much sneak past them pretty easily.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I bet she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Bet she was. What do we have here?
Heads down. Okay.
Great, we found a hideout. Ooh.
Coming back.
What do you have?
Easy.
Not much. Oh, so this is. Oh, this was the car. Ah, I see. This was his quest. Well, we did one of the side quests without even knowing. Something that I feel like is very lazy is that all the side quests, you only can have one quest at a time, so it's a bit annoying. Alright, so let's keep going this way. Oh, cool down, cool down, cool down. Yeah, it's gonna be crawling too. It's gonna be pretty difficult, guys. Whoa. Let's see. This one has 9 armor. This one's 13. Let's go. Four for that. Okay, we're finally here.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared? Tell me a little bit about Zoe. Was she acting strange before she disappeared? Hold on, there was something else.
Can't say I
She
recall
acting
Zoe
weird?
ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
What happened the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Tell me a little bit about
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey, I got time.
Okay. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food or something that passes for food. Anyway, Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms. I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run an ether wave. So I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Marketeer. What would I do without you? Go crazy? Most likely. Cracked up. Murder all my neighbors and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a cadre of marauders, a band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14. The 100 Hooligans, featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'am, and I would like another. I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence. And I tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Everybody got sick. Or everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much of adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstrap? Oh, but you misappropriate 1 box of adrenatime, and suddenly you're committing larceny. Well, today's the day. So today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauders threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fire. Probably mounted the head of their enemies on spikes as a warning to the folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringe of adrena before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders on my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some resos. So she decided to go with Marauders, eh? Find Zoe. Let's go get that hunting rifle. I feel like we're gonna need it. Literally can't take a nap nowhere. That sucks. Alright. It was here, right? Yeah. It was up here. Then turn right, left. What?
I'm going.
Like, woman, if you wanna come in, just come in. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a different assault rifle. but this one has less damage output. Okay. Put that down. I'm gonna swap with this. Perfect. Alright, and reset. So it's 200 meters away. I think we can last. At least I'm hoping. Oh, okay. Back off. I know where she's at. Jesus, woman. Why would you go there?
Nice one!
This is beautiful. I love it. Oh yeah. Now this, we're gonna get along with this gun. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
What? Everyone all right?
Got him. What kind of? This one uses. Wait. Uses heavy. Same as this one. Heavy, light. So we have the same amount of ammo in the assault rifle, don't we?
Not a peep from me. All together!
Yep, no, not yet. Oh my god.
Moving! That's gotta hurt.
Oh, so if you keep going back, then they will just back up too? Interesting. Did they just ran away? I think they just ran away. Oh, what's this? I thought I was about to die there. Like, I'm dead. I'm not going anywhere there.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.